Good evening, everybody. I forgot the microphone again. Stay. How's everybody doing this evening? So, what happened? Earlier this morning, I ranked up to mastery level 13, and with the help of a Titania Prime that was optimized for its abilities and energy, I was able to beat at mastery level. Hello, how you doing, the Emin? Good to see you. So, because I was at mastery level 13, I could build a Quassus Prime. Because of course I did, because I like Warframes for melee purposes. Now, as you may remember, I went to considerable trouble to build a Gunsen Prime, because the relics are vaulted and it makes getting the parts a little more difficult, but I was able to do it because of the generosity of subscribers and a complete stranger in the trading chat. I'm doing good so far. And so, previously, I had in fact done a video in which I evaluated the Quassus, and to be honest with you, I can't really remember what the results were. I think I concluded that objectively, the Quassus is slightly better than a Gunsen, but the Gunsen attacks faster, which in principle gives you better chances for hitting something, and for possibly status effects and criticals. A bit difficult to evaluate that without a lot of numbers, which I'm not really in a position to get. Nonetheless, it makes a sort of sense that I would then say, okay, let's have a look and a compare of the Gunsen Prime and the Quassus Prime. Because the Gunsen Prime, yeah, you can get damage to that seems almost improbable, and you can do better with the Quassus. So, let's have a wee look at the base. So this is the Gunsen. And yes, I have applied Archon shards to this Warframe. Increased my health and critical damage. Ah, well. Gunsen was, yeah. Well, we're going to go into that a little bit. So I have equipped here a Gunsen Prime. This is optimized for heat and slash damage for a particular set of missions. And to be fair, I've set up the Quassus Prime exactly the same. So we'll run both and take a look. Now I can tell you that in principle the Quassus does a lot more damage. But that's not the whole story, because you got attack speed as well. And the Gunsen Prime attacks at about 30% faster, which means in principle you've got more chances to hit in the same amount of time, and better chances of critical and status effects. I think I've got that right. And make no mistake, the Gunsen Prime, as it stands, is a pretty devastating melee weapon. The other reason for doing this is it gives me an excuse to run a particular mission, because I'm after something. And all I've got to do now is figure out where it was. What I'm after is the mod known as the Quickening. It's like Fury, but better. I mean, if you can get Fury Prime, that's better still, but the chances of getting a Fury Prime are almost zero, because you can only get it as one of your daily bonuses, and it's only every 200 days or something like that. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to run a... where is it? One of the survival. I think it's Malva on... Is it Malva on Venus? A Berserk Fury Yeah, Berserk Fury is good, except that it only starts working when you start killing things. Whereas Fury and Prime Fury and this one, which I'm trying to get, Quickening, operate all the time. So if you've got a lot of enemies that die quickly, yes, you've got Berserker Fury on. If the enemies don't die particularly quickly, then you're going to lose it, maybe. In the Steel Path, I'd rather have Fury than Berserker Fury. So I'm just trying to remember now which mission I wanted, because according to the wiki, yeah, if I run Wahiba Mars, I've got a slim chance of getting the Quickening. It's Wahiba Mars. There we go. So let's give it a try. Oh, and by the way, the Baron's here, in case anybody was wondering. I picked up primed cryo rounds, so let's have a little go at Wahiba, and this is why I've got slash and heat damage on. So let's have a little look. Oh, let's... I'm killing him too fast. I can't tell how much damage I'm doing. I mean, there's no doubt that for this, Gunsen Prime is doing very well.
Additional life support has arrived.
Now, part of this evaluation is, of course, subjective, because the... Oh yeah, one-shotting of this level is fairly easy. Plus I've got the melee bonuses from the Archon. 28,000. Yeah, that's not bad. 32,000. Yeah. 32,000. It's like, which is better? Well, this one's only doing 32,000 damage. Yeah, but you could one-shot this level with a toothpick, practically. The thing that I've always liked about the Gunsens is the obvious speed of the thing. That's what really does it for me. Is you know, it feels light, it feels agile. I mean, the attack speed is 1.53, which I think is sort of referencing the animation speed. So, you know, I think it's you can sort of regard it as
off to a successful start.
1.53 attacks a second. I'm not sure, but it is. The fact is, yeah. Okay, so you can see though we are seeing Okay, 66,000. That's been my best so far, I think. 33s. Yeah, it gives you a sort of idea for how I was doing. I mean, for this, it's brilliant. There's no doubt in my mind it is fantastic for this.
Life support active.
And for me, a big part of how a weapon works for me is the look and feel. And by the way, that's not a daft concept in real life. Yeah, you know. Is 33,000 damage enough? But like I say, this is the Gunsen Prime. Gunsen would do the same thing, by the way. A regular Gunsen. And if you have a choice between a Gunsen and a Gunsen Prime, go with the Prime every single time. If you can get one. And I have a spare blade if anybody wants it. No, I have a spare handle. Sorry.
Look for personal life support modules dropped by fallen enemies.
Okay, I need to switch on life support. Yes, you can, and that will be demonstrated. One of the problems here is that if you may notice, when I get I get a 15% chance of Tenokai, which is that primed attack, that heavy attack type thing it's doing there without a wind up. And that's what it basically does when you had to actually do the wind up. So, yeah, we are seeing sort of, we'll call it peak critical damage between 30-odd thousand and 60-odd thousand. Yeah, 32,000 there. You know, that's. I mean, for this, it's great. You know, if you like the look and feel and the speed, there are missions where you are not going to be hampered at all by picking a Gunsen Prime at all. It's not going to... You're not really going to notice any difference. Yeah, 27. Okay, so real world, yeah, perfectly good. It's fast, it feels, so to speak, light and agile. And I know that's very much a subjective thing, but that's how it feels to me. And like I say, the feel of something is surprisingly important psychologically. I mean, using a Gunsen makes me feel like I actually have a better idea what I'm doing. Yep. Yeah, you could. But, I mean, that's not the point of this little experiment, really, is it? I'm going to be using, when I switch to the Quassus Prime, I'll use the same Warframe, the same setup, everything as close as possible to being the same. Because otherwise it's not a fair comparison. Oh, 205,000 damage. What's to complain about? And I'm going to run this for a few cycles, just so that I get a chance to get the quickening. And I can't remember how long I need to run for a chance of getting the quickening. And in fact, I may just get bored and try it later. It has been pointed out that, you know, you can speed up a Quassus Prime. Absolutely you can. And the same speed up that you can apply to that, you can apply to a Gunsen Prime as well. So, you know. Yeah, I can't remember how. I don't know how long I've got to be on this to get a 10% chance of getting the quickening. I mean, I wish I could get Prime Fury, but like I say, you only get that as part of your, I think it's, according to the wiki, every 200 days as part of your daily bonus. Yeah. Now granted, at the range that you're obliged to fight with this, I don't have reach installed, so
Life support has been replenished.
yeah, okay. Got a moderate feel for how it works. But I mean, yes, for me, and this was the same with the Gunsen. Yeah, part of the appeal was the obvious speed that you're using the thing at. You know, yanking somebody close when they're armed with Warframe probably isn't the best tactic. And by the way, that title was a bit of a clickbait. I apologise. I couldn't resist.
Another life support capsule is now available.
So this is actually surprisingly, yeah, this is a nice, easy little bit of exercise. So we'll just run it through a few cycles. It's awfully nice having my health up. If you... yeah. Oh yes, you probably can. But, you know, it's a... I might try... I for fairness, I'll run the Quassus in a minute. And a good one to experiment with this kind of thing probably would be Kume's Visions, which is... Because, yeah, then you've got... I like Kume's Visions.
We will all share in this bounty. Hold
Provoked.
as long as you can.
Okay, I think that means I'm not going to get... I think that was the opportunity maybe where I would otherwise have gotten a quickening. Can you imagine this thing faster? I mean... Alright. Let's switch over and try the Quassus Prime. Right, that was moderately entertaining. Yeah, we'll try the... I'll try Steel Path after I've run this again with the Quassus. It would not be fair to do the same test with on different
Job well executed.
on a different mission. I've never seen that one before. Obviously, it says new. All right, so that was the Gunsen. That was entertaining. Nice and easy, almost relaxing. Right. Let's go.
Box has messages for the
hello.
operator. Anything about orders in there?
Oh, okay. Right, let's switch over. So, here is a Quassus Prime. Now, just on the basis, you are slower. And remember, just on the primary, you're significantly slower. That's actually really slow. Your range is less. Slam attack is down, curiously. Slide attack is down. Yeah. But critical chance is up, critical damage is up, status is down, slash is down, but puncture and impact are up. Hang on a second. That can't be right, can it?
Operator, the system needs you. Will
Hang
you
on a
begin
second.
another mission?
That seems messed up to me. Oh, sorry, hang on a second. Okay, here we go. So this is comparing the Quassus Prime with the Gunsen. Gunsen's down this side. Gunsen's 30% faster, has slightly more reach. Its slam attack is down, so we've got a better slam attack on the Quassus. Slide attack's up, that's the same. Everything is better, except for status. Damage is heavy attack, much superior. Okay, so what's the benefit of going to a Gunsen? It's primarily attack speed and reach and status. But yeah, I mean, 2600 times 2 base damage compared with 1125. Yeah. Stories it's a little better than that because it's got exactly the same mods implemented. Again, I am specializing on heat and slash for that particular mission. Alright. So, at least on numbers, the Quassus Prime
Your chosen
is
Warframe suits you. Ha ha.
Yeah, just on sheer numbers, the Quassus is going to do more damage a bit more slowly. Alright, let's run it and have a look and see how it feels.
Look for personal life support modules dropped by fallen enemies. Life support has been replenished.
Okay, you saw that. We are already, yeah, we're getting significantly more damage just in general practical use. But it doesn't feel, and I've used this thing quite a bit. It's slower. It definitely is slower, and that may put you off. But yeah, the damage is significantly better.
Prepare for life support.
The last one was in the 30s to 60s, roughly. We're already at the 40 to 70s that I've seen. But, like I say, it doesn't feel as nimble. Your attack is significantly slower. I don't know how would you go about evaluating
Activating it will buy you more
in the game how that would make a difference.
life support activated.
You having fun there, Peanut? Yeah. We are easily getting a significant amount more damage. I mean significant. Well worthwhile. Not really worthwhile in this particular mission.
Life support incoming.
And the funny thing is, for me, you know, there are definitely missions where I will say, yep, I'm taking the Quassus Prime because, yeah, I want the damage. Some other missions, I might very well prefer the Gunsen because it's faster and it feels faster.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
But yeah, you know, we're getting what, roughly 25% more damage just in practical terms. So we'll run this for a bit until we get roughly to where.
Life support activated.
Oh, wrong one. I hit the wrong button. My bad.
Get ready for a capsule.
Yeah, the weapons are. Yeah, that's probably a reasonable one. They're both. There's a use case for both, definitely. The 10OK may make a difference, but to be honest with you,
life support capsule is now available.
A point blank bunch of thrown blades in the face without a wind up. Yeah, that's not something I want to face, I can tell you. So I think your point is good. There is a use case for both.
The operative has just made their first discovery.
Okay.
Keep up the good work.
I think I need at least the third discovery.
Extraction is ready.
Yeah, like I say, the feel is definitely different. And, you know, that's an important aspect. Psychologically.
Life support on the way.
I mean, the Gunsen Prime would be better for this because you got that whole faster attack thing going on and you don't need the extra damage. You really don't. Oops, sorry.
Additional life support has arrived. Life support has been replenished.
So, like I say, let me go through a few cycles of this, and we'll run Kume's visions. Because yeah. Pointless that. I need...
Life support has been replenished. Life support incoming.
Can't remember the configuration for Kume's visions. I think it's... Oh, the Kume, yeah, the Kume was one of the first, I think it was the second Warframe I built after the Rhino, I think. I can't remember. But yeah, the Kume is a lot of fun. Especially when you use the look of it with the Aminata and the Higasa. Yeah, that's as cool as hell. I can't wait for them to do a Kume Prime. I also happen to think that of the non-primes, the Kume is one of the better looking ones. Although the Gauss is right up there. The non-prime Gauss looks pretty cool.
Prepare for life support.
I do not. Trying to remember the primes I've got. Gauss, Caliban,
Another life
Sevagoth,
support capsule is now available.
Shaku, Titania Prime. Titania Prime this morning was awesome. I did the mastery rank tests for level 13, and Titania makes that a lot easy. a lot easier. Ended up basically just optimizing it for
Life support activated.
ability, strength, and duration, and that was that was pretty awesome, if I say so myself.
Life support activated.
It has to be said,
Get ready for a capsule.
this is a relatively unchallenging
Cannot do this without you.
level.
Additional life support has arrived.
There is one thing that occurs to me.
Has been replenished.
If you are fighting close combat melee and you're making a lot of change of directions, then a faster attack speed can only help. Also, I don't know whether it's a good trade-off, but if you are, like I say, if you're doing a lot of fast change of directions, being able to be attacked more quickly is definitely worth having, because you are in principle more likely to score a hit.
Life support on the way.
Yeah, I fed my Titania to the helmet when I got a Titania Prime. I wish her fourth ability was I wish you could subsume her fourth ability into a Gauss. That would be slightly terrifying.
Additional life support has arrived.
Yeah, I've got to. Still waiting for the next. I think it's the next award that might give me a chance for a picnic. Okay, I need to find a.
Life support on the way. I've delivered another life support capsule. Life support has been replenished.
ride the train, why don't I?
Life support incoming. Tenno, prepare for life support.
Just for fun,
Life support has been replenished.
I normally run the game at 60 frames a second because that's what I stream at.
Look for personal.
I thought I'd have a bash, see how fast it would run while streaming. 75 frames a second
Look what our Tenno
is
operative
working
just
quite
found.
well.
They could not do this without you.
Okay, I think it's time to go.
Another life support.
I can actually run at 120 frames a second fairly nicely. Not necessarily during streaming. That's fairly impressive, I think. Of course, the Nashor Rock does even more damage. Can do if I get. Oh yeah.
Another life support capsule. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
So, in some respects, I'm going to. I said in the description there are two answers. It's going to depend on your circumstances. For a lot of the time, the Gunsen Prime is going to look better, feel better, and move faster. And its damage is going to be enough for the purpose. But if you just want as much as you can get... Saurus. Do I have one of those? Can't remember. Is that, can't remember if I have... Yes, this one. Oh, that thing. Yeah. Okay. Not a fan of it. Right, so...
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return covered in...
So, let's give... Whoops.
Well, you know it.
Let's give a little bit more of a test, shall we? And I need to remember... Sayer's Visions is... Blast and gas damage? Okay. Blast and gas damage. Is that right? Well, yeah, obviously it's right. That's what it's saying. Okay. I don't remember that, but I'll set up for blast and gas damage. So blast and gas damage. I'll want molten impact. Get rid of jagged edge. I want Northwind. Is it Northwind?
Oh,
Yeah, Northwind.
sorry. I
So
just
that's
will-
Blast, and I will want Fever. Oops. Fever Strike. Oh. How do you get blast and gas damage without getting viral? I think I'll just settle for blast and go with... I'll put Jagged Edge back up there. Yeah, blast works for me. Alright, and I will set up the Quassus the same way while I remember to do it. So we got a fair comparison. Oops. Hang on. Oh, right. And I need to get rid of Jagged Edge. And what was it? It was Northwind. There we go. And did I have Seismic Wave? Eh. Did I have Seismic Wave on the Gauss? On the Gunsen, I should say. Oh, now I can't remember whether I had it. Alright. So what did I do for here? Okay, I'll put Jagged Edge on. Try and make it. There we go. Right, that's the same setup. More or less. So this is the Quassus. But I will do the Gunsen first, so to speak. Let's go and see what Kume's visions. You coming, Peanut? What do you think? Time to get cup. I don't like the what are they? Chakrams? Status visions. Here we go. See how this works.
Let your precious dice decide. Even roll. You let the infested consume you. Odd roll. You open those gates, and I set Cetus ablaze!
You have done well, Sura. The dream cannot end us. How can we prepare the offerings with these monsters at our doors?
Oh, this isn't proving. This isn't proving a very good test so far. Should have tried it solo. Oh,
This is stronger.
All this talk of dreams. What dreams? I am your very real nightmare!
Silence, bloated oaf. I have seen worse after eating too much Bobby cheese. Fate turns in our favor. The new thread is almost spun. Legends of old say that the night is darkest before the dawn. Surah. And in this horrible storm, I know it's true. The only is upon us. I know. Take the offerings before they are soaked.
What ancient splendor the waves have concealed!
This is a heck of a lot easier, I can tell you that,
Majestic mass! Gorgeous!
than previously. Now granted, we've got 4 other people here.
Let the will of these infested
um,
surpass our own. We prepare more offerings. Deliver them to Kome.
Ah, of course, I've got Archon boosters on, haven't I? That helps.
This is it. In the Onum's name, cut the One down.
For some reason, this is one of my favourite fights.
And like this, what?
You
Okay.
save us again this day, Tenno.
That was entertaining.
I give thanks to the Onum that she
Oh.
brought you to our shores.
Where's Misery? I've never seen Misery taken down so fast. Ooh. Right, okay, so that was with a Gunsen Prime. I am going to take a quick break because we're coming on the hour mark, and I've actually been sitting here for longer than that. So, I'll be back in a couple of minutes, and then we'll see how the Quassus Prime performs in more or less the same mission. Right. Let's try that again with the Quassus Prime, see how it feels. They got this wrong. Hang on, that is the Quassus Prime, yeah. I think there's a bit of a bug there. Yes, it's not showing the damage properly when you go from one to the other. Right.
You have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Let's give that another bash, literally.
Now this is the Cetus of my dreams.
Come, come and unweave this dark dream.
I think the real test is going to be... Am I single-shotting these things? No, not always.
Force grows too powerful. You must suppress it, Sura. We cannot prepare offerings like this.
Yes.
Infestation is strong. Defeat the Oni to prove ours is strong.
You know what? I think in practical terms, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. See how we do against them.
You pray to nonsense! A shrine to absurdity!
You grovel before a worm, Counselor. Do not speak to me of
Yeah.
You fight well, Tenno. The dream is old.
It is awfully nice to have better health for this kind of thing.
We must invite Kome to awaken our mind sight, so she may...
Actually, I need to move over to where... There we go, this is what I was after.
At the sea, Tenno. Kalumuts.
Come here, you.
The heart of this festering fate dream, and infested only.
Okay, I think that was a bit quicker.
That meat stick Unum can't protect you from what already lies within her walls!
Refuse to let the will of these infested demons set our own. We prepare more offerings. Deliver them to Kome.
Where's Malice? Let me get the chance. Oh, we got a movement
Is dispelled.
benefit.
The die has
Um,
cast afresh.
It really does seem
Shola.
almost to be 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, even though objectively speaking, I know the Quassus can do much more damage. So it's almost, for the stuff I've done so far, I'm going to have to say it really depends on how you feel like it. Which is not a very good answer to the question, is it? Sorry about that. Ow. So, which is better? Well, objectively, the Quassus Prime does more damage. Mostly. I think it's what? There's a slight advantage for, I think it's, what's it, slash damage? No, I thought... Yeah, you get a bit of a status benefit. Significant status benefit. What slightly bothers me, though, is if I go back and now do a comparison the opposite way... Slash damage is apparently down. So if you need slash damage, go with the Gunsen. But this is wrong. It's messing this up. That should be 2600 times 2. So it's messing up the comparison, which is irritating. That is really irritating. Huh. Yeah, that should be 2600 times 2, not 1300. I think it's comparing it with the Quassus.
The hydraulic effort required to unstick your tongue from the roof of your mouth the following morning.
Yeah, that's wrong. Oops. That's just plain weird. It's not doing a very good comparison on the side-by-side there. At least I don't think it is. If I go and highlight the Gunsen Prime, yeah, I think that's wrong too. So that is 2600 times 2. That is correct. I go and swap out and try and do a comparison. Yeah, that's wrong. That should be 2600 times 2. It's not. That's confusing. I think the puncture comparison... Yeah, I think we have a bit of a bug here doing the side-by-sides, which is very strange. That's, I think, correct. That is wrong. Oh, that's not helpful. So, yeah, what's my conclusion? Go with whichever one you feel is better for you. If you have a lot of fast movement, a lot of changes of direction, you might be better served with the Gunsen because of its faster attack speed. If you're not going to play like that, then the Quassus Prime is probably better for you. But which one will I use? Either one, probably. It's going to be a case by case. I think for something like Kume's Visions, I would prefer the Gunsen, to be honest. if you've got a lot of busy stuff going on, you're moving very quickly, I think I probably would prefer the Gunsen. Some defense missions I can easily see myself preferring that. Let's try something. Let's go back to the let's try another different survival thing for the quickening. The quickening, you see, gives you plus 40% attack speed, plus 20% combo count. That's more than Fury does. It's not as good as Prime Fury, but let's see. For the quickening, according to the wiki, if it's worth anything, yeah, you want ideally one of the survivals. If you do a defection, it's got a better drop chance. But survival's actually easier to do. So Wahiba Mars. Oh, let's try Gabi I series. Yeah, let's have a little look. Gabi I series. Let's see how that works out for us.
Foundry items ready
Oh.
to claim, operator.
Thank you for letting me know. I'll worry about that later. So what's the damage we want to do for... Oh, hang on, let's... Series... Is it Gabi I, it said? Gabi I. Oh. Slash and heat. Oops. Let's see how that works out for us. There. I've already got heat. Can I stick Relentless Combination on there? I can. Don't think that made much difference. It didn't. Oh. Yeah. Okay. We'll do Molten Impact and Relentless Combination. How about that? And I'll set up the Quassus the same way. Yeah, let's stick that on. Right, let's oops, sorry. Hang on a second. You know, the heavy attack isn't hugely different. It's only about 1,000 difference. If that. Oh, actually. I just realized something.
Saddle up.
Just wondering if I should just get rid of that and put reach on. Yeah, let's leave it at that. Right. Let's go and have a bash at Gabi I. Can't remember that one. series. Alright.
Fallen enemies will drop crucial life support. Be on the lookout. Life support on the way. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Should have put reach on for some of those harder to reach floaty ones.
Tenno, prepare for life support. I've delivered another life support capsule.
Actually, I just realized there's a much better mission for trying this kind of thing out. And what was it? I ran it for 35 minutes the other day. I don't remember where it was. It was... Oh, where was it? What was I trying to get? I think I was trying to get a... I was trying to get a part that only drops rarely. I can't remember which one it was. That would be a much better test actually, because it gets really, really quite furious. Ooh, I could definitely do with Orokin cells. Who could not?
is making progress. This will help our cause. When you are ready, go to extraction.
No, don't think so. Let's do a few cycles of this first.
Life support has been replenished. Life support activated. Additional life support has arrived. longer you fight, the more successful we will be. Another life support capsule is now available.
Where is everything? Oh, there. Kind of funny. I'm practically having to fight in the dark just by looking at the map and saying, am I pointing in the right direction? Down fairly easily. There you go. I think 2 more minutes is when we get the next chance for what I'm after. I'm not certain by any means. Actually, Berserker Fury would be a useful one for this possible, has to be said. Because everything's going down fairly quickly, so... As long as you kill something every 10 seconds. I think it's every 10 seconds.
Look what our Tenno operative just found.
Yeah.
They could not do this without you.
Yeah. I think that's the point at which if we were going to get quickening, we would have gone. Firestorm. Nice. Why have I not seen that one before? Alright, let's see if we can't make some progress out of here. I don't want to spend another half hour doing this. Where's the way out?
Life support activated.
The only problem with these missions is sometimes they get a little bit boring. Is that a Nova Prime? No. Thank you, Peanut.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
I must have seen Firestorm. I must have seen Intensify because it's not showing up as new, so... Right. What do we want to do? Okay. I still haven't really made a decision on which one I prefer. No, I do know which one I prefer. I do prefer the Gunsen Prime. I definitely do. Most of the time, that I think is going to be my go-to. But if you want that little bit of extra oomph and don't mind it being a bit slower, then yeah, you know, go with the Quassus. Let's see. Now, what was I after? Okay, yes. Alright, I've had 3 attempts today. 4 attempts, actually, because I've done some offline at the quickening mod. That would have been nice to get, but I guess not. Now, if I could just remember... Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. Apparently, if you can get the quickening, it'll stack with Gladiator Vice and Berserker Fury. Huh. Oh, that's useful, because you can't have Fury and Berserker Fury. What about... I've not seen Gladiator Vice. Where do you get Gladiator Vice? Oh. Oh, I see. Not exactly a lot of chance there. Places you can get it. Oh, you can stack... Huh. Gladiator Vice will stack with Fury? Oh, that would be fairly awesome. So, where do you get it from? Cetus Bounty, mission type, level 20 to 40, final stage. You get a 5.8% chance of getting it. Oh boy. Yeah, you're not going to get a lot of chance. Apparently, killing some of the thumpers gives you a 15% chance. What's Aerial Commander? Oh, right. Okay. I'm pretty certain I don't have this one. That would be kind of cool if I could get it. Absolutely, yes. What do you want for it in return? I mean, if you can spare it. Pretty certain I don't have it. Oh, that's new to me. Oh, that's for an arch gun. Huh. Yep, I don't have that. Oh! I didn't know there was this thing. Gladiator Finesse. Oh, ammo drum I've got oodles of. Yeah. Definitely got ammo dump. Ammo dump. Yeah. I can give you as many ammo drums as you like, because guess what? I don't use them.
Now to test it in the field. Onward!
What's your in-game identification? Oh, my son! My son is here. I have definitely got to go and say hello to him in a second. I'm not sure if he'll necessarily want his old man to join him. I suppose technically I ought to mark him as a favourite. Bella Muerte? Beautiful Death? Oh, great. It seems we're going to have one of those moments. Wonderful. Am I going to have to restart? Oh, here we go. Eh. Now remember, Peanut, don't piddle on the plants. As tempting as it might be. Oh, this is nice. Where do you get the owl from? Yes. Hang on a second. I wonder if... You've got quickening? Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you so much. I can do handshake now. If I can find it. I've learnt. Wow, thank you so much. That would prove to be absolutely fascinating. Definitely gonna have to try that out. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, now I've got to go and try that. And I got to try and meet up with my son. See if he needs any assistance with something. Because I gave him a Gauss the other day.
Ready to kick.
Bottom.
I wonder. .63. Yep. Okay, now I'm curious. I don't suppose it'll allow me to do this. Oh, you're kidding me? Oh, you are kidding! Holy! It stacks with fury. Oh my goodness me. I wonder if I can... No, okay, I can't have Berserker Fury and Fury, but my goodness. Quickening stacks with Fury. Look at that attack speed! That's ludicrous.
Stand by while I analyze the intelligence profiles of the Grineer.
Oh, your druid be thick.
Operator, enjoy this witticism.
That is a ludicrous attack speed. I've got to try that. Oh, right. First of all, I'm going to send an invite. Oh, no. Okay. Alright. Let's go and what are we doing? Oh, defend the terminal. Yeah. He's got the Gauss. I'm actually in the process,
Still working on it.
although he may not realize this, of giving my son a hand.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I can't believe quickening stacks with fury.
We are finished here. Move on. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position.
Oops. Pick up the argon crystals first. Right, where's the terminal gone? Here we go.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Area completed. Move on. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend. against us, Tenno, but we did it.
Hardly.
Mission complete.
Tell you what, that young man is faster than me, but then he's younger with better reflexes. Yep.
Another job well executed.
Well, I didn't know he was online, but I gave him a Gauss yesterday. So, which obviously is what he's using. I wonder if there's anything he needs. Let's see, what am I going to say to him? It's a very good chance he doesn't. I've actually had situations where people said something in chat and I never saw it. So it's entirely possible he's not seeing it. So what happens if I put quickening on a gun, on a Quassus? Okay. It's not as ridiculous as on a Gunsen. But, you know, that's alright. It's not even as fast as a Gunsen, but that definitely makes this into something slightly different.
Will you begin another mission?
Yeah, you definitely want to stack it with Fury. And I can easily see that actually you need both. Now I've really risked impacting what I can do, because now, I mean, you know, for something like, say, Blast, right, I need 2 slots. So what would I get rid of? Organ Shatter, Carnus Mandible. Actually, you might lose that, but then your status drops. So if I were to put on, say, oops, North Wind, you can, yeah, you. Oh, actually, that's not too bad. Your status has gone down. You got your blast damage, your slashes. It's well, now we're getting to the point where it's. You would you're now having to juggle what it is you can do, and I can't remember what I had on there. What was the other? Oh, grief, do you know, I can't remember what I had on there. I was doing slash damage, wasn't I? So I had Jagged Edge. Harness mandible. There we go. But still, that is ludicrous. Attack speed. 1.98.
All
Right.
set. Service.
Oh, he's gone offline.
South.
He probably. That's all right. I'll find out what he was doing tomorrow. Right. I am going to take a quick break, come back, and see what we want to do next, because now I want to try that out properly. So I'll see you all in a minute. Right, I know what I'm going to do. I am going to do my favourite. I'll do Belenus, because that's sort of my testing ground, really. I can never remember what I need for Belenus. I need Puncture and Viral. I'm sure. See what we can do. The customization aspects of this are starting to remind me of Armored Core. I don't know if any of you played Armored Core, but one of the fun parts of it is crafting your core. It's a mech, but we'll call it an armored core. It's crafting your armored core to suit your playstyle. So if you want something that's very light and very fast, you can do that. But then you've got to balance everything against weight, which is its own set of problems. So you end up juggling the equipment you've got, the core you've got, and the weight, and the energy utilization, and other things. So you end up juggling everything just to get what you want. So let us see. It was viral, wasn't it? So let's get viral on here. Molten Impact and North Wind. So I will drop Jagged Edge. I'll put North Wind on. So that's my... Hang on. No, it was viral. That is... I got that wrong. It is Fever Strike and North Wind. Is it Fever Strike and North Wind? No, that's gas, isn't it? Oh no, it's viral. And it wants Puncture. So Sundering Strike, but I still want to stick Quickening on, so let's put Quickening on. Yes, that's almost as fast. And don't have space. I don't have space. Let's see. That is for slash, so we'll put Sundering Strike on that. There we go. Alright, let's give that a try. Actually, damage isn't too... That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay. Let's go and give this now much faster. Hang on a second. Right, let's go back and give it a... Oh, what's that? No, I'm not going to worry about that. Let's see how it works with this.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our...
Oh, look at this!
Reinforcements arrive.
It has become an agile thing! Ha ha ha! Yes! The Quassus has become an agile war fan. That is so nice. Thank you so much.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Just realised the other thing I gotta try is the Amanata with it. That would be interesting. Other things to try out. Again, thank you so much for that. It really does make a difference, in my limited opinion. What I find funny is you can stand on the trees. Yep. I think 66,000 damage is probably enough. Oh my goodness, yes. Huh! You know, I'm going to have to try Komei's visions with this.
Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy. Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
I has to say, the combination of Fury and Quickening, and I presume the Archon shards I've got on the system, feels like I've just majorly leveled up. Stupid thing is, I didn't even realize I had enough Archon shards to use 5 of them. honest, now the Quassus Prime feels like it matches the Warframe.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
So,
Continue to defend.
once I get tired of this, we'll do one more thing, which will be Kume's Visions. Just to see how it all works. Okay, well, I know how it works. I just want to see how it feels. You know what's kind of funny? Everything's going down so fast, I'm not getting the option to use the Tenakai. So that's an interesting compromise. If you're going too fast and killing everything too fast to give the Tenakai option much chance, and it does do better when they don't die too quickly, I think, then you could drop that off and put something else on.
Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy. Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Oops. Didn't mean to run off the stairs. My son just commented on the Gauss. He says it's very fast. Yeah, I should think so. I think it's the second fastest frame there is.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Right. So, one last thing. Let's, I do want to see how it behaves in Seiya's visions. I thought it was Kume's visions, but it's Seiya's visions. Okay, I need Blast. Let's go grab Blast.
Ready to kick.
Bottom.
Oops, can't spell heat. There we go, Molten Impact. There we go. And I don't really need this because I'm not going to use it. What do I got? Hellfire and cryo rounds, that's it. Nope. Don't have enough space. Oh, come on, I know it. There it goes. Nope. Nope. Oh, I've got space to put cryo rounds on here. I know I do. There we go. And...
Operator, Ordis is sorry.
What did I have here in addition?
Argon.
Piercing caliber? Yeah. Stick that on there. Okay. Let's go and do Seiya's visions. Did I call it Kume's visions earlier? Seiya's visions. Alright. Alright. Last one. Oh no, 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 I want to do the steel path. I meant to be in the steel path. Alright, well.
Force grows too powerful. You must suppress it, Sura. We cannot prepare offerings like this. What fate has woven, Kome may weave afresh. Go now and shift the tide of fate.
Little bit excessive. Hey, Bricage. I accidentally started Seiya's visions, but not on the steel path. So, once we finish this, I'll try this on the steel path, because I want to see what a Quassus Prime is like with quickening and fury on it. Well, I already know what it's like. I just want to see what it's like in steel path missions.
Nonsense! A shrine to absurdity!
You grovel for a worm, Counselor. Do not speak to me of absurdity. The offerings are ready. Take them.
Yeah, this is really excessive for... Yeah, I've got one mission I'm going to do after this, which is this on the steel path, just so that I can try out. That was ludicrously easy. Oh, sorry, that was funny. I think I pretty much single hit it.
How are they doing that?
Oh, there's a Kume.
It is done. Fortune favors Cetus once again. Kome blesses you with this dream's bounty.
The Anisu gave me quickening, so I put it on the Quassus Prime, and now it's just about as fast as the Gunsen Prime, and is yeah, significantly better. Almost unbelievably ridiculous. I also got Archon shards on the Gauss Prime. So, as I was saying, it feels like I've ranked up. What am I doing? Oh yes, Steel Path. Sayers Visions. Alright, let's see what it looks like. And then I'm going to have to go get something to eat. Alright, let's see how this works out now. This should be interesting.
This storm! Did Kome do this? Did we do something to upset her?
Yeah, she didn't like your rocks.
This nightmare is a gift. A chance to live out our dark fate. So we might change it. Hurry home. The Tenno will continue our celebration. Tenno, present our offerings to Kome to draw out the infested. Present the offering to the shrine. Quickly.
Right, here we go.
Let your precious dice decide. Even roll. You let the infested consume you. Odd roll. You open those gates, and I set Cetus ablaze.
Yeah.
Fate can change. There is still time. Infested are upon us. This fate dream binds so tightly, we cannot help until you drive them back.
Oh. I like the music for this one.
The will of the infestation is strong. Defeat the Oni to prove ours is strong.
So, yes, a Quassus Prime that moves about as fast as a Gunsen Prime. What's not to like? Of course, I can make the Gunsen even faster. Did I just get 500,000 on a projectile being thrown at it?
Take courage, Sura. Make the offerings in Cetus's name.
The Oni will crush your fruit baskets and your putrid organs. Gorge on the delicious jam!
Grineer recklessness may rouse the demons that have long slumbered on our shores. We must ensure they never truly awaken. Fate still holds a noose around our necks. You must not falter now.
So the reason my health is so high... Archon Shard. Thank you, Helmet. Yes! Come here, you.
The final guardian of our doom. Strike it down!
Glorious! That meat-stick Unum can't protect you from what already lies within her walls!
The offerings are ready. Take them! Destiny defies us. We must invoke Kome's power. Bring more offerings to the shrine.
Oh, that went down pretty quick. And I'm just gonna wait here for it to finish. Oh, Mania. Where are you?
Fate shifts. The Oni is vulnerable. Destroy it! The dream cannot end us. How can we prepare the offerings with these monsters at our doors?
Lunacy! These Ostrons are stupefied by Tenno tricks!
So, this dreadful vision is just an old woman's dream. Let the waters be peaceful.
Oh, okay. That was kind of fun. Right. So, I'm afraid that's me done for the day. Because it's the weekend, probably, well, there won't be a morning live stream tomorrow. Probably not on Sunday as well. I'm establishing a slightly different policy for the weekend. So at least I'm going to take the morning and afternoon off. The last couple of weekends where I've done that actually has helped a lot. However, I will probably, but not guaranteed, do a live stream tomorrow evening and Sunday evening. It's just great having the entire day and just do the one live stream. So, thank you everybody for watching. If anybody wants to like and subscribe, that would be appreciated. If I don't see you, I will hope you all have a good weekend, and the regular schedule will recommence on Monday. See you all very soon.
you